Are slim people lying about how much they eat, or are they just blessed with a good metabolism? For a lot of my life I've been overweight. In the last few years I've lost weight, but I'm definitely not slim. I'd say possibly mid-size. I eat healthy and stay in suggested calories, but really struggle to get to a slim weight. Are slim people lying about how much they eat and it's an unspoken rule to eat a smaller amount, or are they just blessed with a great metabolism? Edits. I don't drink my calories. I'm not a fan of really sugary drinks. Coffee. Even when I was at my biggest weight, my coffee was black and I only really drink water. In terms of being active, I've walked 10,000 steps a day for the last few years. It was a promise I made to myself to keep it up, and it's something that I very rarely don't do. The most common answer seems to be that fat people are lying to themselves, which I believe somewhat to be true. I definitely was lying to myself at my biggest, or maybe not even lying, just not being fully aware, but I also do truly believe currently I'm eating healthy and not lying to myself. I've lost a really decent amount of weight in the past few years. I don't lie to myself about how much I eat, and in the last couple of months it's just stalled. I've realized most people in the comments are US based, so I'll give both sizes. I was always a UK size 18-20 or US size 14-16, and now I'm a UK size 14-16 or US size 10-12. I'm starting to wonder if my body is just incapable of being a smaller size. The main reason I ask this question is because for me to lower my currently calories, I think the average calorie calculator online would deem it as unhealthy and too little. So I'm wondering if it's common for people to just go into those unhealthy small amount of calories to lose weight, but it's not really discussed. I eat what I want when I want. Always have, and I don't see that changing. I work my ass off all day long doing blue-collar work. For me, I think I eat a lot, but if I look around it seems like my a lot really isn't that much. In my experience, your mileage may vary. Skinny people are fully honest in saying they eat until they are fully full. It's just their bodies say, whoa, hold the fuck on now, a long time before a fat person's body does. Skinny people can rely on their body to know what is enough. They feel sick faster from high sugar desserts. They feel full sooner from high calorie meals. I used to be a skinny kid and I got so full so fast. Now I'm an overweight adult and I have to consciously tell myself to just fucking stop. I can keep going and going. I changed around puberty. Secret eaters. Watch it. Most people were stunned when confronted with the sheer volume of evidence. Basically, people who are overweight and don't understand why do so because they overestimate their energy expenditure and underestimate their calorie intake. Calories in, calories out. They don't see themselves eating and drinking, so don't count those calories. To put it generously, my favorites were the one woman who ate a pack of cookies and didn't remember, and the other who drank 5 ciders while making dinner and didn't notice. We're talking about eating. What are you drinking? As a skinny person, I can tell you this. 90% of what I drink is water. Actually, take a look at what you are drinking. A lot of those drinks are deceptively high calories. You might not be eating a lot, but if you drink a lot of high-calorie drinks, it adds up. I think it's that heavy people tend to grossly underestimate what they eat. Slim people are either eating less calories or being more active. The vast majority of people have very comparable rates of metabolism. Poverty keeps me pretty lean. They genuinely don't understand that the amount of food they eat isn't a lot. They feel like it's a lot, but it isn't. Metabolism blaming is greatly exaggerated. We're talking, at most, for extreme outliers on higher metabolism, they burn maybe 100 calories more a day just existing. versus another average person of all same variable. It's a genuinely funny occurrence how many people blame it on that. Yeah. 100 kilocalories difference. These people regularly eat hundreds or even thousands more calories than they need, yet somehow this mythical metabolism difference is the reason they are overweight. It's usually the reverse. Obese people often don't realize just how many calories they're consuming. Metabolism plays a minor role for most people. It's all about CICO. Are they lying? Or are overweight people lying about how much they eat? Sometimes to themselves. Age and metabolism does count for something. But don't underestimate lifestyle exercise. The person who walks 15 minutes to and from the bus twice a day burns a lot more than someone who drives to work. I've seen skinny people change jobs and pack the weight on and vice versa. I know for myself. In my last job, just changing from the elevator to stairs made a difference. Since losing weight properly recently. Yeah, the little things add up. I eat between 1,800 to 2,200 calories a day. I keep a food diary. And I've been 125 pounds since I became an adult. I am quite sedentary. And the only exercise I get is when I walk through the grocery store. But I don't gain weight. I've had a few heavy calorie days with no weight change. I have a fast metabolism. I guess. The sustained tachycardia probably helps to keep my metabolism pretty high. Congrats on the healthy diet. Remember, weight isn't everything. And the diet change is great for your overall health. 1. Slim people are probably more active than you think. 2. Slim people are probably eating less than you think. 3. Heavier people are probably eating more than they think. 4. Heavier people are probably less active than they think. 5. Combination of all of the above. There used to be this show where they would get two friends. One thin and one overweight, and would monitor what they ate in a day, and the overweight person always ate a lot more than the thin person. Fat people eat less than me in public. All of my friends who are large or overweight eat smaller portions or amounts than I do when we eat together. Why is it always some trick or blessing, and not hard work and good choices? I think people's perceptions of what counts as a lot and what eating whatever you want is different based on size. I'm slim and have a friend who is heavily overweight. Her version of a small, healthy meal would be my version of eating a lot. If you compared your treat meals, snacks, normal meals to a thin person, they probably look very different. No shame or harm in this, by the way. What are they lying about? As in specific claims of calories or so. You can't really accuse anyone of lying when it comes to subjective measurements like what someone considers a lot of food or so. Smaller amounts of lower calorie foods and more activity. I've shrunk my stomach by never eating until I feel my stomach full, so I eat less and it feels more than enough. There's a theory that your stomach lining creates the hunger feelings. Do the bigger your stomach, the more you're hungry. I am thin but muscular. I don't try to restrict calories or try to lose weight. If I try to diet, then I gain fat. I eat whatever I want, just not a lot, and don't make a habit of eating non-nutritious food. Other people ask me how I do it, and that really is the way it works for me. I am very active, high energy at work. I'm vegetarian and have hyperthyroidism. My genetics played no part in my skinny ass disease. It's calories in versus calories out. Most people either way underestimate or way overestimate their daily calories. Now, metabolism can have some effect, but it all comes down to basic thermodynamics. I've been fairly thin my whole life. The biggest difference I've noticed is the way people eat junk food. If someone gives me a box of 20 chocolates, I'll eat one every day until they're gone. Overweight people will eat them all at once or within a day or two.